Zion. I was lost, but now I'm found.
Because usually when they get you in the hospital, they're going to claim you died of pneumonia. They're going to let him know, listen, man, either you're going to play the game because you're too high up, you see what we're doing, you've been to all the parties. Either you calm down, and we're going to embrace you, and we're going to go before the public and everything's fine, and we're going to kill you. Those are the conversations.
Then you got the Skywell, he probably,
that's how it is. And not only that, they'll do it, and then Kanye will even make more money for them dead. Okay? All of his music now will now become, his catalog will go from 500 million to about 10, 15 billion with him being dead. So the Jewish cats are only dealing with the coin, the cash. You understand that? So either Kanye play the game, or you're going to hear about him dying. And the Jewish cats who signed it, that contract is signed with blood, brother. He wanted to get where Jay-Z was. It cost him his mind. Jordan wanted to get where others were. It cost him himself. You sign in blood, brother. It's a religion. The music industry is a religion, brother. The brother's talented, but guess what? There's a Kanye in almost in any hood in an 8-block radius. We're talented because we're the salt of the earth. We're God's people. You think the Jewish people are not working on another Kanye right now?
I realize everything I have been told.
They got the next Kanye. They just ain't rolled them out yet.
Oh, it don't.
So, brother, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you, brother. I was in the music business. Okay, it's nothing like you would believe. It's all politics. It's wicked and it's evil people. You must compromise yourself to even get to the point where you're signing your name on it. You've already been demoralized even before you signed that contract. Okay? They invite you to some parties and they'll check and see whether or not you're gonna partake or you separate yourself. They see that you like the parties and all that, then they'll bring you into the circle. It's not what you see on video, brother. It's about whether or not you will, because they have to have something to compromise with, because they let you into circles of orgies, pedophilia, evil, and wickedness. These guys, that's what's driving this guy crazy. So when you get in these circles in the music business, I'm telling these brothers, they don't want the music business. Just go out and do your own music and just push it yourself. Because these Jewish cats look to compromise and make money off of you, kill you all, and then make 10 times more. That's how it is.
It resonates. Everything that you said, I definitely is true.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, what will make you realize Prince? Because I ain't seen any like fashion of his name before.
Well, this is why they killed off Prince, brother. Prince for years controlled his own brand. He was one of the very few artists that you could even see his videos on YouTube. He controlled all of his product, right? This is how they tricked him. He signed the contract a year before he died that would allow the industry to now brand him and commercialize his music. He signed his death contract right there. Because now he signed that over. What happened? They killed him a year later. And that's why the last tweet he put out was, "I thought I was safe." And they found him in an elevator. They was just holding him off. They was just waiting until he would sign so that the Jewish people and the powers could use and commercialize him. Yeah. Warner Brothers. The same thing Michael Jackson. Remember, Michael Jackson wouldn't allow nobody to redo his song. No sooner as his death came out, you had Justin Timberlake doing a song with Michael Jackson old catalog. So they were slowing up the Jewish money. Once you sign your name on the contract, and if you ever seen a record contract, it tells you that your name, your likeness, everything of you is now a product for the industry. You don't belong to yourself anymore. You are nothing like, you're no different than a bag of potato chips or anything else. They can package it the way they want. And they're about making money off of that same product. So if you're no longer producing, and they see that that product is still tangible, they'll kill you so they can make more money off of the project, off of the product. You're no different in the music industry than a bag of chips or a cup of coffee or anything else. They're running the same business. It's just a music business. You are a product. So when you sign those contracts, on the contract it tells you you can't even use your own name outside of permission. People think Jordans belong to Jordan. They don't belong to Jordan. They belong to Jewish people. He can't use his name for what he wants. He can't say, well, let me go set up my own sneaker company. He must be signed to Nike, right? So, brother, we're a product. The same thing the Bible says that they will make merchandise of us. Why? They need to do it because they weren't born with that spirit of creativity. But they utilize it and capitalize on it. You would think of people with so much talent and all these gifts could use it for themselves. That's part of the curse. Why don't we have our own music industry? Why haven't we have our own football teams or basketball teams? It's us playing and jumping up and running, right? Why? Because they are the slave masters and we're the product. You can't play in their arena and not become their product. And after they pay you, guess what, brother? There's no stepping back now. You'll sign yourself as a product, and they will kill you. That's how it is. That's what it is. It's an exchange for your soul. The music business is Satan's business. That's what it is. I love the music. I do the music. I love the music. But all in all, that's a gift from the Most High. And I'm not going to let no Jewish hand control what the Most High gave me through the Spirit. I'm not signing what the Most High gave me to them. They're the synagogue of Satan. Okay? Guess what, brother? As growing up in the music business and all that, as a kid growing up with it, no sooner as I began to make songs and write stuff, some guy said, somebody I want you to meet. I'm sitting there in a meeting with who? A Jewish guy. Saying, yeah, I heard your stuff. I'm like, I don't even know this guy. How did you hear this? They're the gatekeepers, brother. Brother, they are the gatekeepers. There's nothing you can do without a Jew. When I say without a Jew, not Judah, not you. You are a Jew. You're a real Jew. I'm speaking of those who have taken your identity. And now they have taken your spirit. I told people a long time ago when it came to the music business, the worst thing they could have done, our own people in the hood, the worst thing we could have done was accept Eminem as a rapper. The worst thing. We created rap, and now he's put up as one of the top 3 that have ever lived. That's like Elvis. You understand? Back then, that's like Elvis and Jackie Wilson. Elvis went and seen everything Jackie Wilson could do, split, sing, hair. He went and dressed himself like Jackie Wilson and became the king. Now, today, they do the same thing. I look at R&B now, right? R&B music. Look how many white people that's on the charts for R&B music. How could that be? Jewish people too. Justin Timberlake is Jewish. They've replaced us with them. The same way they want to be us, they did it with the industry too. They learned everything about us and took our product, right? Is it a shame that almost on every church, there's a sister in almost every church who will blow anyone in the industry away and sing it, right? She can't get a contract like that. But if you have a white person that sings like a black girl, she's a multi-millionaire. Christine Aguilera and all these others are famous because they sound like us. We can't even get paid sounding like us. Right? Yeah. Well, the whole thing is those that sign to them, they aren't in agreement with them. The Beatles and all of them, all these other groups, they're from Satanist hubs. You'll be surprised how many of them like that go through Disney and all that. These are Satanist families who put their children in Disney. They're being raised to be utilized by the Illuminati. Gaga, Britney Spears, all their parents were Satanists. That's what's really going on in the industry. Our people don't realize that. Walt Disney was a top warlock. He was a witch, a pedophile. You understand? A child sacrifice. So all of them that go through Disney are programmed through MK Ultra, and they're programmed to be stars from a baby. Christmas, brother, it's called Baal worship. B-A-A-L. Every December 25th, the Baal priests, which are Catholics, sacrifice a child and drink their blood. That's how they initiate the spirit of Christmas. You notice Christmas is aimed towards what? Children. It's all about the children. Without us knowing, it's the sacrifice of children. When you get a chance, brother, go online. You got online, right? And type in spirit cooking. Spirit cooking. It's coming out that all the elite and all that are pedophiles and are using witchcraft, using drinking of blood, sacrificing of children, and pedophilia and all that to empower themselves as wizards and warlocks over the unlearned. Spirit cooking. Baal worship. B-A-A-L. Worship. So what type of music you do, young man?
I do hip hop.
That's good. You produce it or what?
I write. Right now, a lot of things. I haven't sat down with Bob Marley. Anything that I learned, I research just to make sure it's true. But what really opened up my eyes, I read this one book, it was called Big Hip Hop, Rising Post of Appropriation.
Yeah.
And it was just, it literally wasn't about music, it was about things that have been going on, like sexual things, just deep, that happened before my time. So really, it was that book that opened up my mind to it. And afterwards, just like, they said, like, if you seek the truth, he gonna show you the way. And just over time, certain things started to like stand out to me. I work at export down the street, so it's a lot of like positive brothers in there that they pull my coattail and tell me a thing or two.
Well, that's good. But all that conscious garbage they dealing with, you need to come to where we are and learn what's really going on. Okay, they got some truth, but the truth of yourself, you will never receive it. Okay, the greatest men who have made a change in this world were spiritually inclined. Okay, and they had a spirit in them that was on high that catapulted their whole message, their whole being, their whole existence. What these conscious people and all of them don't tell you, that every man that they talk about, like Malcolm X, Nat Turner, Martin Luther King, that they were actually empowered by something greater than themselves, and they believed in the Bible. That's where the mystery, that will empower you to overcome all this. A lot of them are conscious, and conscious don't mean anything. That just means you know something. But these guys that are conscious don't have no consciousness of themselves. So what you need to do is come learn amongst us. And now you use that in your music. And you'll make a change. Learn the truth of yourself. Find out what really's going on, what's really happening. Who's really ruling the world? Who are they? And identify that. And use the spirit of the Most High. I'm out here for this, brother. I'm out here for you. All right? Okay. Nice to meet you too, brother. You have a